Hello everyone, Krydex here. Welcome back to our Nullius playthrough. In our last episode, we did all sorts of random things, working our way towards physics apparatus, though we still are not quite done with green tech. We've got a little bit left here, but we're getting there. And one thing I've realized is that we are going to want to convert everything over, and I've seen a lot of people in the Discord talking about this. It's a good research to do, not that expensive. Need some more productivity. We want to convert everything over to boxed recipes. Boxed recipes are the future because they have a lot more throughput, so our bots and belts and inserters will work faster, so to speak. And a lot of future recipes require boxed stuff anyway, and it's just a much more efficient way to build the base. We can also use larger assemblers for the boxed recipes. So, for example, if I could only use small or medium before, with a boxed recipe, I can use a large. So, most recipes will be able to be made in the large assemblers, which in a way is faster. You know, if you think about this versus this, even though the actual crafting speed per area is kind of similar because that's 9 squares at a crafting speed of 2. This is 16 squares at a crafting speed of 4 rather than 18. So it's slightly more space efficient, but where we really get a lot more efficiency is we'll only need half as many requester chests and, inserters inserting in and provider chests, stuff like that. So I'm going to use large assemblers for everything that can use them, and there will be a few that will need mediums and maybe a tiny few that will still need smalls. And so we're basically going to just completely make a new base. So I'm going to go over here to the east. There's little lakes everywhere, which is kind of annoying. Looking back, I wish I didn't have those. But I'll probably go out here so it's close enough that bots can still bring me buildings, because I'm going to be using my old base as a mall for a long time yet. And we still have enough limestone, iron, sandstone, and bauxite from up here. So the nice thing is I can easily extend this bauxite once that runs out. So I've probably got enough bauxite for the rest of the game right there between productivity. And then iron, I may need to build just a single train track at some point to go out to like this path. No, this is close enough for a belt as well. 19 million. And then limestone, once I run out of that, we have... Where's the closest to limestone? Probably this patch up here. 23 million. So we'll have to drag another belt down. But anyway, I did one little thing between episodes. A couple little things. I added large demand chests to my automation, and I should probably up the requests on these since I'm going to be doing large scale. Oop, not 4, I want 40. Because I want the blueprint that I come up with to basically work for everything, I definitely don't want what am I trying to say? I guess I'll just do 50. The small chest can only hold so many requests, and it's not enough. So that's all I'm trying to get out. However, these have 6. And 6 should be enough for pretty much everything. And I don't think there's more than 1 or 2 recipes, maybe 5 or 10, that use more than 6 items. It's a good coffee this morning. Very tasty. So, that being said, oh, you know what? I never posted to the Discord. Let me do that real quick. And for those of you on YouTube, I apologize for the delay. But, this is a good time to plug the Discord. Not that I'm ever going to demand things of you as a YouTube viewer. I'm never going to say, make sure to smash that like and subscribe button. If you want to subscribe, you will. And most of you... I would expect that most of you here on YouTube that are watching already know that it exists, so I don't need to inform you of that. But the Discord's pretty great. If you like chatting about Factorio, there is a Crydania Discord link in the comments that you can join. chat about things. I'm pretty active on Discord, so if you ever want to just chat about pretty much anything, feel free to join. Okay. And then I'll post a link in the... What's it called? The Nullius Discord. Okay. So, the other thing I did, and I want to plug the mod maker, Anachrony, made it so that the tier 1 chests request 5 items now. He actually put in that request. And I think that's a great change because really it's just a lot of manual labor that I had to do, right, when I was establishing my mall, and there would just be various things where it's like, oh, there's a 5th item, so now I need a 2nd box. And it feels like that was really common. And the amount of buildings that need 6 is far, far fewer. So I think 5 is a good change. I am going to use the big boxes, though, for the bigger build, because there are a decent amount that require 6, at least in the current tier of technology. And that way it'll be easy to not have to add secondary things. I also added some more cement here, just because I wanted to get my full concrete per second throughput, and I added a little beacon, so now we're at 6 concrete per second. So that should get me to where I want to be a lot faster. If we look at our concrete production over the last hour, you can see we've ramped it up quite a bit. So, yeah, wow. That's a lot better. So that'll be nice. 360 per minute means 3,600 in 10 minutes, which means somewhere around 20,000 per hour. That's pretty great. That's more what I'm looking for. 20,000 an hour should get kind of this whole region filled in probably in the amount of time it'll take me to make it, at least. So, that'll work. And yeah, I mean, there's not much else to say. We are going to keep researching. I should probably make sure yield 2 is in all my science. Have I done that yet? Because these last researches are really taking a long time. But I think we're just going to start boxing ore. And then, yeah, I already fixed purple. And we're basically using all of our laboratories. So, it's not a whole lot I can do here. But yeah, I did make those yield as well. The other ones are cheap, so I don't really care. I'm just trying to think if there's any parts of this base that I should salvage. Because, I mean, there's some stuff like the battery build right here. You know, that's not bad. Like, that's still relevant. So what I'm thinking is I leave the old stuff that works. Because, I mean, my base is going to be pretty sprawling and large, and as we get higher tiers of bots, they're going to zoom around, and I'm not going to be too worried about throughput. But then I'll just deconstruct all the old stuff. Like, pretty much everything over here. And then the mall, I'll leave until I have a new one to replace it. So, it will take a little bit to completely replace the mall. But we will eventually. So I guess step 1 is boxing the ore. And I've done all the boxing recipes, right? Boxing. Yep, we've done all the packaging recipes, so there's no more left of that. So step 1 is to get my ore in boxes and send it all to, like, here. Which is actually fairly easy done, because sandstone and iron both can easily just zoop. And then limestone, zoop. And then I might even... 5.7 million. Because this only comes to here. And it feels like it would be pretty easy to just get bauxite from down here. 33 million. I like that. So yeah, I'll just bring that bauxite up, and then we have all my resources. And then iron's easy to get when we need more of that. So really limestone is the only thing that I may run into a struggle with that I'll need to come up here for. But that'll be still pretty far down the road. 3.2 million limestone is a lot. So I need a lot of miners, and I think small assemblers do the boxing of ore. Is that right? Boxing. Small assemblers do the boxing. So that condenses it 5 to 1. So that means 1 belt of boxed ore is 5 belts of unboxed ore. That is plenty. Plenty, plenty. I can't imagine ever needing more than that. Now, there is a large miner that I haven't automated yet, I guess. Mining area 8 by 8. I wonder how big it... I assume it's 4 by 4. So I might just stick with medium miners. Unless... Let's at least look at it real quick here. Also, I need to really fix this blueprint. No tiles. Because if it's the same size, then I might want to use these. But we will find out shortly. Once we bring some steel cable. Come on, little bots. There we go. Let's find out. Oh, I also... Yeah, they're 4 by 4, so I don't really have a ton of interest in that. Because I'll still get more ore out of the patch per second. Let's limit this to 10, just so we have some. And we might need them for some recipe later, but I need to grab a bunch of these. I guess 36 will be enough for now. We can always come back. So I'll do the difficult one first. No, I won't. I need pylons. So I want to switch my pylon 1, since I've now automated them, to pylon 2s. And then substation 1 to substation 2s. And that will be way better. Wait, I didn't automate substation 2? I thought I did. Well, I'll be. Let me get that going real quick in a random spot that I don't have to care about, because this base is going bye-bye. Substation 2, check. These can hold 5 items now, which is beautiful. So there we go. Substation 2s are on the way. I could get rid of that. Pylon 1s can be trash. Substation 1s can be trash. Come on. I do need a few of these. Maybe I should have kept the pylon or substation 1s. I'll probably need like 4 for all my miners. There's 3. Oh, also power. Power is something we need to keep working on over time. Because this has now established itself. So we need a sensor 2 kind of on all the edges here. And then that will allow me to keep building out my What's that called? Wind farm. Alrighty. Down to the bauxite we go. So this is definitely going to be a long process. We're not going to be looking at physics apparatuses for quite a while. I may still... I mean, how close did we get? Because didn't I get missiles going? So what was I actually missing? We got drone launchers. So really, the Stirling engines, Lab 2s, and Belt 3s. So I can get those automated just to have some amount of physics science. I'm wondering if there's some early ones that would be really good for us. Interesting. That's not anywhere close. We get a better barrel pump. No, that's not super early on. So what is early on after physics science? We get composites, better motors. I mean, we get a next tier mining, which I'm not really going to care about. We get a couple of things that allow us to get pipe 4s. Now that could be worth it, but we're talking even that alone. That's already 1,600 physics science. That's 2,000. That's 1,200. That's a lot just to get there. So, I mean, even at 1 per second, we're still talking like half an hour for each of these researches at minimum. And I don't know if I'm going to have it at 1 per second. I might, just because the cost of physics science is so distributed. I forgot the pylons, dang it. I'll build them on the way back. You know, the really nice thing about, should be lamp 2s. My request should be for more than 20 of them. The nice thing about the whole physics science requiring like every single item in the tech tree is that none of them are very high cost. I've opened up, it's called YAFC is the acronym. Stands for Yet Another Factorio Calculator, and it's kind of like HellMod on steroids, though I'm still not quite used to the interface. I feel like HellMod is actually still better in certain ways. Definitely faster to whip things up in HellMod, but for my Pionodons playthrough, which I will be doing at some point, I plan on using YAFC to some amount. And I'm just going to call it YAFC. I don't know if anyone else calls it that, but Yet Another Factorio Calculator is a lot of syllables, so we're not gonna do it that way. In any case, you know, the actual amount of items per second, it's like 6 steel per second, you know, 7 iron ingots per second, you know, something like that. Like, it's not actually insane. It does require like 80 propene, which is actually probably the biggest issue that my base can't provide, because I'm really short on propene, and we all know it. Gosh, these substations are awesome. Okay. I definitely don't have enough miners for that. That's fine. Altogether, this can already get me 38 per second, which is a ton. So, we need to be boxing this. And iron... Hold on. Hold the phone. Deconstruct all that. We came here for bauxite. Crap. Can't believe I did that. Hey look, it's a rock that I hit at some point when I was on my driving spree looking for geothermals. That's funny. Okay. Well, that was a mistake, to say the least. Thankfully we have better bots. Oh no, but I didn't... Did I ever put solar panel 2 in here? I didn't. All my bots are going to run out of juice here. Yeah, Hangar 2's out of power already. Hangar The second one's draining fast. Uh-oh. Okay, well that's a good reminder. We had just enough to finish this, though. Am I short one mining gel? That's sad. Okay, and then this can be moved down until it hits all of them. Okay, so how fast can these bauxite? We can box 10 per second. So we need 3 of these. Here's my thought. This. The extendo arms can do the boxing. But at that point, why not just... Well, that's weird. The extendo arms are faster. Because now I'm thinking, like, why not just do this? Weirdly enough, the extendo arms are actually faster. But we want 10 per second, so I should probably do something like that. That's better. And just space these out. It's not that big of a hassle. And then the boxed amount is definitely much smaller. I'm gonna make this denser though. I don't like that. I know I've gone back and forth twice now on the same thing, but you'll have to humor me. Because I'm the one playing. Let's be honest. So what if I do this? Is that faster? That's 8 per second. Can I get it to be faster? I guess if I put that there, is that actually... Yeah, that's faster. That's so weird. Because the distance that it's grabbing from and dropping off on are closer. Even though the angle is bigger than 0, it doesn't have to go in and out as much. So that makes it faster. Now 10.91 is close enough to... Like, I'm not exactly sure it will get 10 always. So I might just do 2, just to make sure. And then the output rate is only 2, right? Yeah, so we can just easily have 1 inserter on that. And there we go. So that's the in to out boxing goodness. So I will copy that into a blueprint. I should put my blueprint book. Hold on. What's actually going on here? I have been neglecting the land of blueprints pretty heavily. So let's put the blueprint book itself there. And then this blueprint can go inside the blueprint book. And so can my wind farm. Okay. And now we can... Probably we'll want to remove a bunch of these, but... Get our boxing done. This is probably still 38, right? No, it's 57. What the heck? Mining time 80%. Oh! Bauxite mines a lot faster. Cool. Okay. That's fine. Now, I haven't broken out a lane balancer in a while. Should I? Okay. If I put the boxes just on one lane, that's still 2.5 belts. 2.5 red belts, which is 60... That's 75 items per second. Just on the red belts. And I haven't even upgraded to blue belts yet, which I've already unlocked. And belt 3 is another 50%. So that would get me to 100 something. I don't know what 75 times 1.5 is. Gosh, and then belt 4s are insane. So honestly, I think I'm just going to put this on 1/2 of the belt, because then it's very easy to bring the iron in on the same belt. So I'm not going to do a lane balancer. I'm just going to keep it on the right side, and if I ever do iron, it'll be on the left side. And now we need our pylons, which probably should be here. I really wish... I wonder if there's a mod that does this. I wish these extended to the left. Like down to here. It's kind of interesting they don't. Like, I want more than 10 items. Is that a setting? Surely that's not a setting. Yeah, I mean, I have shortcut bar rows, active quick bars. But there's no setting for like 10 per quick bar row, right? Because that would be really nice. What is flat character GUI? Oh, yeah, I don't like that. Okay, well, whatever. We'll just leave it the way it is. And undergrounds or regulars? I think I like undergrounds in the long run because it allows for, I don't know, just a neater look. And then we'll copy the new pylons, which go, woof, long boys. That's awesome. Okay, and then we'll just copy that. No, that doesn't work. Dang, these pylons are crazy. Okay. And keep these going. Surely we're almost back at this point. There's some more rocks I hit. There we go. Power is connected. We should see some boxed bauxite flowing any moment here. And then, yeah, we'll just come right up to the edge of this concrete. That feels somehow apt. And we'll turn. And go this way. I should run on the concrete for 60% more speed. Which is quite a lot. You can definitely see the difference in how fast we run. Alright. We'll leave it there for now. We gotta go get some new stuff from the base. How's the concrete running? It's dropped down a little bit. I wonder what I'm short on. I'm short on cement still because I'm short on lime. That's easy enough to fix. Aren't I even making lime over... That's crushed limestone. I guess we're not making lime somewhere. Do we need a few more lime makers? Doot. What did I just finish? Crap, I wasn't paying attention. I'm sure it was a prerequisite for one of these. What was it? Was it this one? Pressure containment? Crap, I already forgot what I just researched. And if we just unlocked anything important. I do know organic chemistry is a big deal. Because A, it gets me a different alkene synthesis recipe, which gets us a new way of getting methane, ethylene, and propene versus the the other one, which I don't remember exactly what it does. And then it gets me methane reforming, which can turn methane back into carbon monoxide. And then benzene reforming, which can turn benzene back into carbon monoxide. Although, I'm not sure how much we'll use those, but all I know is that way we're going to be able to make stuff so that it doesn't stall out. And the high pressure chemistry is the one that I really want, allowing me to pretty much use compressed liquids for all these, which kind of has two effects. I think the recipes for compressed liquids are faster, and the throughput in every pipe is going to be 4 times the amount because it's still the same number of units of liquid, but each unit of liquid represents 2 more, or 4 times the amount of liquid. As you guys know, compression does. So that will allow for, you know, a single pipe to handle like 4,000 oxygen, for example. And especially with the byproducts like nitrogen and stuff, that's going to be really necessary. So, okay, that'll make me some more lime. Hopefully that'll help. Oops, that's the wrong kind of chest, though. There we go. So that should help keep the concrete going a little faster. Although I don't actually know. How much do we need here? Oh, we need 8 lime. So this is like a joke amount. I needed to make that somewhere else. Here, you know what? I don't have patience for this. We're just gonna go for it here. Okay, lime, yada yada, copy, rotate everything. I don't even care. This whole base is gonna be down where the goblins go below soon enough. Limestone. We need crushers. This is just a mess. I don't really care about that either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That might be too many, but whatever. Crushing. How much do we need? We need 8.4. This makes 12.5. How's that? That makes 10. That's just about right. I need to move this over slightly. Ugh. It's so annoying. I want my bots to take the priority. I forget. If you guys remember or know about a mod that does that, let me know. Like, I want my bots that are in my inventory to, even if there's another construction bot coming with this item, I still want my bots to go in there and build it. Because it just, that delay really bothers me. Okay, that makes 16 items per second, so we actually do need to respect lane amounts, and I think we need productivity here. But I should use productivity rather than yield. And I don't even have those requested, which I should. Not in logistic network. That's a lie. What you talking about, Willis? Oh, did it mean I'm not in the logistic network? Maybe that's what it meant. Is that, yeah, that's what it meant. Okay, I was gonna say, I'm like, I'm pretty sure I made those things. Yeah. Okay. Stone left. There we go. Hey, look, stone. I think that's not gonna break anything. And then, bada bing, bada boom. Yada yada yada. One of these is facing up. I don't know how that happened. And Voila, voila. There we go. 10 per second. This can make 5.6, so that's fine. And there we have it. Hopefully enough lime for all my concrete needs. Jeez. Not enough limestone, however, so I probably should... No, I meant to hit productivity. Just to save on power and speed. Because, I mean, 4% versus 5% is not a massive difference. And this way we keep the crafting speed high without needing beacons and the power usage lower. Okay, all that being said, that was a detour. We have our boxed bauxite, which is great. And we now need... We need all sorts of things. We need boxed iron, though, I think is what I wanted to do next. And we can expand our power with our wind farm recipe. There it is. Cha, 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 cha. That will take a little while to build. You know what I could do is put a buffer chest up here. And then it'll build faster. But I mean, it's gonna... It takes the same amount of time either way. The buffer chest just reduces the delay on how long it takes to get done from when I start the process, which I don't really care about, I guess. Okay, so then let me actually put medium miners on my logistics request so that I have them. And I mean, just keep extending the bot network here. And we are going to move to pure logistics. The only step that will not be bot-based logistics is going to be the ore and whatever consumes the raw ore. And even then, we're only talking about ingots, because, you know, when some random recipe needs raw ore, I'll probably use bots for that. But, like, the basic things that each ore is used for, like crushing... You know, we'll use belts for that first, like, crushing and then moving the crushed into the iron oxide. But from there, well, even moving the iron oxide into making the iron ingots. Like, that whole iron ingot process we'll use belts for, and then we'll use belts to make the steel. You know, all the basic stuff. But I don't even know... I guess I'll use belts to the foundries for all the metals as well. So maybe basically most of the metallurgy stuff. I'll try to use belts for the main processes of this. You know, like the silica, the sandstone to sand to silica to the high-tech glass that we have. But all the other stuff like soda ash and other things we'll bring in with bots. But at least the main process of each one we'll use belts for. Because that'll save quite a bit of bot throughput. But then everything else, everything in intermediates, pretty much, everything in here, everything in here. All the fluids. We'll do compressed fluids everywhere. But yeah, that'll be it. Okay, boo, 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 boo. What am I doing again? Well, I'm placing some lamps, that's for sure. It's so dark over here. Come on. Come on, Krydax, what you doing? Gotta light up the way here. Much better. Oh, these new lamps are so nice. You don't have to place them everywhere. You just have to place them here and there. How did I forget what I was doing? I have 12,000 concrete. That's not quite enough. I'll wait until it gets to about 20,000 before I run around like a madman. Oh, I was just going to do iron mining. Boxed. Or maybe sandstone, since that's further left here. So this new base is going to be elegant. It's going to be streamlined. It's going to be beautiful. That's what I tell myself every time. We'll see what actually happens. We'll see what actually happens, won't we? Whoa. Oh, I hit Windows D. That's dangerous. Thankfully, Windows D doesn't do anything. I need Alt D. And then, let's see, I can scroll through my recent copy-pastes, can't I? There it is! Although that's really ugly. Yeah, we just want this. Let's see, that will be right there, the highest we'd need to go, starting for this left we'd need to go. Drat. We're so close. We've got like one extra little tile here. I hate when that happens. Actually, though, I think I can just stretch that out one and that fits. So we'll just do it that way. Okay. So with this one in particular... Oh, there's also... Or no, that reaches. Okay, just the little picture goes a little bit past where it's supposed to. But yeah, nothing's actually a tile outside of where it should be. That works, that works. We should fit one more down there, one more down here. I could fit one more up there, but that's not that important. So here I actually want... I kind of want two things. So these are going to provide first and foremost to the old base, which just wants regular. But then we're going to do boxing. The reason I prioritize to the old base is it's going to provide me with all the things I need, which is very important. And I probably should have two different blueprint books, one for like the new and one for the old base. So boxing, boxing, boxing. Also, do I have belt immunity? Equipment? Don't. Do I get belt immunity equipment? Or maybe it's just called something else. Hold on. Let's look. I do have it. Levitation field. Yes, I want to build that. I also need... I don't get any... Oh, I haven't built chassis 3. That's what's wrong. I forgot about that. Okay, well this is limestone boxing. And then we can just... merge all these. Probably less UPS to do it this way. And I don't really care about balancing. Not that UPS is a huge concern anyway. I'm imagining we're not going to run into UPS death in our Nullius playthrough. Let's get our chassis. Oh, I also... There's a mod... Man, my brain is just all over the place this morning. Maybe it's coffee. There's a mod that Rygaard made that allows you to do one-time logistic requests, which I think would be really good for stuff like chassis 3. Oh, it's not made in a medium? What is it made in? It's made in a foundry. Foundry. What am I doing? Put that there. Chassis 3. And there's 6 things, so this is a time where a big request is just simpler. And I only want one of them, but this is just the easiest way to do it, and then dump everything. Oh, I don't have titanium plates. Shucks, that's what it was. How do I make titanium plates? We've got to be close, right? Titanium ingots. How do I make titanium ingots? I actually don't know. That's made in a flotation cell. That's not what I expected. Ugh. Okay. Don't worry. We got this. Here. Titanium tetrachloride. Argon. Titanium. Empty. Argon. Empty. Request. Request. Left. Right. Right. Left. Sodium. Request. Check. Oh, geez. We need one more, which is nitric acid. Oop, I see it. Check. And then we need active providing, barreling. Gosh, this is so ugly. Of sludge. I literally have no way of getting rid of sludge, but I don't even care. Because that'll work. And that's done. Let's just get a few. We also have salt. Crap. I need to request those. Okay, so that's fine the way it is. Salt needs to be actively provided. Salt. And then this seems like a good place for yield on everything. Not on that, that doesn't really matter. Might as well throw productivity. No, chassis 3 is not an ingredient, is it? Chassis 3 is not... Well, it is an ingredient in androids. Which if I want to make more of myself to have like separate bases later, which is like a pretty sweet concept. Okay, well there we go. And then solar panel 2 is another thing I wanted. Solar panel 1. Do I have even solar panel 1 already? I don't. Let's start with that. And then solar panel 2 is probably a large. It's not. It's made in something else. Something. What's my FNEI hotkey? I don't even remember. Is it tab? There it is. Solar panel 2 is made in a nanofabricator. That was not what I expected. Nanofab boy. There it is. Solar 2 needs epoxy. And other stuff. Epoxy, empty. We're just flying through this stuff just to get it done. Definitely won't yield on those. Okay. Wow, still not enough titanium. Why is this so slow? Oh, just the actual ingots themselves are very slow. One flotation cell's not cutting it. There we go. There's chassis 3. And then what other equipment have I neglected to think about? Night vision. Night vision, I don't care about missile launchers, though it could be fun to destroy my old base with missile launchers. There's also these scout drones, which look pretty sweet. Now that I can automate those, I think I should. Scout drones and drone launcher and scout remotes. That just sounds fun. Let's do that before the end of the episode. Scout drone remote. which is not. Now I probably only need like one of these. So I'm just going to do that. I assume they don't get used up when I target them, but we'll see. Okay, so now we have not enough monocrystalline silicon, that's for sure. Shoot. Very, very much not enough of that. But we have our new chassis, which is a little bit more inventory too, which is cool. Okay. So chassis 2 is out. You can go bye-bye. Chassis 3 is in. And we can fit 2 roboports, probably 6 batteries. We'll put some solar panel 2s in there. Since I have 2 hangar 2s, I don't really know if I need more charging. We're going to want a night vision and a levitation field. Both are made in a small assembler. Oh, crap, we gotta wait for regular bots for that. Levitation field, which also requires freaking iron rods. Iron rod, there we go, 20, fine, and then night vision. Okay, so those are ready. There's my solar panel 2s. Sweet. Okay, and those provide twice as much as a solar panel 1, so that should, 2 of those should keep me with plenty of energy for my bots, unless I do an insane amount of construction. And a couple more batteries will help too. And then a levitation field and a night vision, which is almost done. That uses only 20 kilowatts. And average production of these should be 70%, which is 140, I think, of 200. So we've got 280 average output. And those use a very small amount too. So that's not night vision. Okay, so 4 more batteries. Do I want a charger? I guess is the question. These can each handle 16 robots. I feel like they've been very fast. So I think I'm happy with a charger. And so now the question is, do I want another solar panel or 4 more batteries? And I think given the way I use bots, 4 more batteries is going to do more for me than 1 more solar panel. Of course, now I'm out of energy because it's nighttime, but let's grab 4 more batteries. Ooh, does this provide a run speed boost? I feel like I'm walking faster, but maybe not. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Batteries, where are the batteries? Okay, there we go. 4 more. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. Because that's 12 more megajoules, which I think is a lot for bots. How much do these bots use? Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, that's, the charger holds a lot internally as well. I wonder if it tells me. Probably could find out. Charger 2. Place as equipment result. Energy source prototype. Is that it? Buffer capacity. There we go. 3. So it's 10 megajoules is how much it holds. So that's 10 batteries right there, right? Or maybe it was only 1 megajoule, because based on how fast it was charging. Regardless, this is a great new thing. Although I'm very unsatisfied with the layout, so we're gonna fix that. Let's see, is there a different way? Yeah, I think that's better. That looks a lot better. There we go. Okay. Ta-da! That's much improved. Much improved. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna have to call it an episode there. We've gotten a lot of little things done, and our concrete party should be coming again soon. It's just perpetually on my to-do list. What's my amount at? We're at 13,000. We're short on steel wire now. Interesting. Steel wire. And I forgot that was a cost. So, we will up our steel wire production, and then we will call it an episode, because that's quick to do. I think what we need to do here, for both speed and productivity reasons, and I can't fit a lot of beacons in here, and I don't want things to slow down, I'm going to use these modules. So we'll get a little bit more out of it, and it'll go faster. Although going faster isn't the problem, because I don't have enough steel. I guess for these, I can switch over to better productivity and some beaconing. Let's do it every other, should be fine. And that should get me a little bit more steel per iron. I guess I should improve all these as well. And this beacon, very important. Get you some more speed. Alright, well, that's about the best I can do. I guess I could technically fit in some beacons here. That will have some sort of effect. Alright, well, whatever. We're rebuilding the whole base anyway, so it's not vitally important, but we do want lots of concrete for the new base. In any case, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you all next time.